checks that were awarded and not being appealed on April 6th?
On April 6th?
We'll have to go to council.
So Matt, my question is just for the efficacy of maybe moving forward with those who there aren't any issues.
I'm not.
No, we can approve
Because
this.
we don't know where it's going to go. I don't know who's happy and who isn't.
Well, I'm assuming that, yeah, I don't think we're taking monies away from those who were suggested and or recommendations that were provided. It'd be a matter of additional monies to those who request them on the appeals. I'm not,
That if then we have to go to the council twice, right? That's a problem.
well, no, I'm just, because the recommended amounts are within the $150,000. So we would only have to go to council for those who appeal and are above that $150,000 threshold.
No, we have to go to council for the whole list.
Oh, for the whole list. I thought they already approved
They approve the total sum, but not the specific grants.
You appropriated the money you didn't award.
I see.
So
Okay.
sorry, everybody, you have to do that. So April 6th, special meeting, cultural arts right here, 1:30, okay? And then we talk about doing some kind of formal training, that's maybe new business. So let's go on. Schedule for award approval, so we can't really do anything until the appeals process is completed. New business?
No new business. We'll put the grant training on the next agenda.
Okay. Cultural arts fund balance?
Yes, the fund balance now is $142,862.
And again, I'm sorry, I'm bringing the whole issue of the, is there no way to be able to approve those individuals' allocations as designated now without, because it would go under a consent agenda item, it wouldn't be an item of discussion on council. So we wouldn't be able to approve what was designated now, at which point the appeals come in, and then have that put on the subsequent agenda item as a item of, I mean, because I would hate for grantees that have been awarded, took the time to thoroughly write a successful grant, for them to be held up for another month, given, you know, moving forward. I mean, the appeals process is the recommendation from, so I mean, I would move forward with just approving the grants were recommended at this point, at which point we would then make an additional request from council if there was any overages on the appeals.
What's the complication of that? We could do that?
We would have to wait till March 12th to see who's appealing their award. No.
We would award,
We're not taking money away.
No, we go to council on the 24th.
so.
All right, I'd go along with that.
So I motion to approve those grantees that were recommended by the review panel, independent of whatever appeals process takes place, because that might take some time given what the comments are.
All right, I'd go along with that. Let's just say it takes more work for staff to do it twice, but we understand.
So those who do not plan to appeal, and I formally will not appeal, we'll let you know that we are not appealing.
No, we're gonna send the award recommended by the panel
The list.
to everyone, regardless of whether you're appealing or not. If you're granted an appeal, you'll be sent a second check.
There you go. All right, that's the motion, that's approved. All right, so we're on to future items. I don't know if there's anything we need to take care of there. I have no more speaker cards on any of that.
Future items, if we can, for the Youth Arts Festival, that's an idea that we came up with. We met with the city manager. We will have an update in June as far as that is concerned.
Okay.
And if we can start putting Tomatoes Rockstar right there, so that we have an idea.
Okay.
The festival stems from. Thank you.
All right, so we're on to committee business. I'll only say that today is Read Across America Day or Week, and I was in a couple of schools here at Kamala and at McKenna, read to very bright-eyed, eager, young residents of Oxnard. It was a lot of fun. It was great. There's a foreign film today. I plan to go to it later. So anyway, that's my committee business.
No committee business, just congratulations to all those awardees. And looking forward to be able to expand the pot so that more individuals can apply and be awarded funds for the subsequent years. Yeah, I'm very excited. The commission has been formed. I do think those individuals will apply, and moving forward, I do think that we'll be able to really expand on our city's formal support of the art with the commission in place.
Okay, great. This is the time for group announcements, and I'd like to see if I could be excused while we do that, because I have this appointment upstairs. So, is that okay? All right, so go ahead with your group announcements. I know a lot of these are happening. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay. I just wanted to make an announcement that the Ventura County Community Foundation has a grant writing class from 9 to 12 on the 5th of March. So if you want to go to their website, you can get more information. I think it's what, $40 or something like that. I think that's what we're charging. The Ventura County Community Foundation has a grant writing class.
March
going on.
5th.
March 5th, right, check.
9 to 12.
We're actually looking at having them put on a special training. One of the options we'll be looking at for anyone that's interested in the arts community here. And then the city, we would pay for that out of it.
There's also a grant writing seminar here?
We're looking into that possibility.
So that's still a possibility, guys. I'm of the belief that if you're an organization, it's in your own interest to get that training on your own behalf. So I know that we as a city would be more than happy to offer some workshops. However, I'm not sure that's within the purview of this governing board in arts and global places. So again, that's a discussion we can probably have out in the open with the other co-chair of this board. But grants are very broad, and there are a lot of them out there. And I would suggest that if you are looking for some additional funding, you really take advantage of some great grant training opportunities such as the one at BCCO.
If I can mention, in addition to that, I know Inla Ketch received a grant through the California Arts Council for traditional arts in California. And there are some other grant deadlines coming up, and I believe Dr. DeVries from Cafe Ane is making application for some of those California Arts Council grants.
With Anna Carrillo and the local impact and the Jumpstart one. And
the local impact is very specifically tied to some of the arts activities done in Oxnard, because it's about underserved communities and bringing arts to underserved communities. So the deadlines are coming up, and I'd be glad to help anybody with it.
There is a grant for professional development for independent artists and for organizations from $750 to $3,000 through the California Arts Council. You don't need to do the California Data Project. You don't need to do matching funds. They're there for that purpose, to develop the arts within your area. And anybody can apply.
Jessica, and then any other announcements that we'll take? We'll take Jessica, Javier, KNS, and then Jim.
So my name is Jessica, also known as Jalen. For those who don't know who I am, I'm a hip hop artist. On March 21st, there's going to be a hip hop event called Kings of the 805, and it is going to be at the El Rodeo Community Center, 451 West Wainimi Road. I don't know if you guys know who Wild Child is, but he's actually an Oxnard native from here, and he made it very big in the hip hop community. He's been touring all over the world, Germany, just all over Europe. I'm going to be opening up for him March 21st, and I'm the only female on the lineup. Yes, if you guys can, I will send you guys the flyers so you guys, if you guys know any other hip hop artists or anybody that's interested in the hip hop community, come invite them. And it's an all ages event also.
Congratulations.
On the 28th, I guess this is the second annual Wall of Tears celebration of Children's Day. And they're going to be having a parade out of the Plaza Park around the community just to draw awareness. It's the Walk of Tears, and it's to celebrate youth, and it's going to be a variety of entertainers there performing, and as well as our center will be performing mariachi music and folklorico dancing. The other half of our community's cultural heritage. Along with that, on March the 20th, at the Tomas's Cafe, they're going to be bringing in a group of students from Oaxaca to partake at I guess at Oxnard College. They're going to be going to Oxnard College. So they're coming in and we'll be performing for them there as well. And if you haven't seen my Facebook page, this year we're excited to introduce a genre of music that is very, very much alive in Texas. It's called norteño music, northern music. Here in Oxnard, you see these men carrying these big talaloches, which is the bass, and an accordion and a bajo sexto. And so they parade the streets, and we're introducing it into our youth. I have about 15 kids between the ages of 6 and even some of the parents are involved learning norteño music. So we're fusing the norteño music with our jarocho style of music, which is a Veracruz regional music that blends in the heart into the mariachi group. And we're fusing it all together as one genre, and that is mariachi, jarocho, and norteño all together. So look for some of our shows, and we'll be showcasing that at this event with maybe about 30 or 50 kids performing mariachi music and jarocho, just to bring the light of the heritage of this community.
KNS, I believe, and then Jim.
Are We Busy movement has taken off, t-shirts are selling, CDs and all, but it's going to start up in Northern California. We're going to start in Northern California, we're going to come all the way back down through the Central Coast, then we stop in Oxnard, which is going to be one of the shows, Miss Lucy, who's doing the International Empowerment show, and then we get the Children Volunteers, then we go to San Diego for one of the biggest things in our lives, which might be a record contract, which will be in front of the Urban, it's called the Urban Fest. That's where all the record labels come out and all of the publishing companies come out to pick their artists that they want to give their money to go on about their lives. And that's something that we're teaching the kids in the schools how to accompany dreams. That's the name of it. We busy school tour accompany dreams. Then we go to Los Angeles. We'll be in Los Angeles. We're going to be with Mikey Johnson, Warren G, a lot of people like that to sit down and talk about how can we help kids conquer their dreams and get this thing moving. Oxnard, we really need to get on our kids. I just witnessed a shooting, and I've never seen that in my life, and it's just empowered me to do more things. Right now, with our Company Dream School Tour, we're going to walk through Colombia and knock on the doors of every person that lives over there and show that we love them in some type of way. We're going to all put We Busy. I witnessed a young man laying on the ground, got shot, and he was holding his stomach. Then I witnessed another kid that was in a corner that was dead. He died the other night, and I started crying, and I didn't know what to do. And that's how we came about with the Stop the Bullying School Tour and Company Drink. So we're starting from Northern California. If you guys want to come out and see the show, we're going to be over here with Miss Lucy. We're bringing artists from LA, and it's going to be a great time.
Where is that going to be? Where?
Lucy? Miss Lucy? Right there, the Cafe on there.
Upstairs, downtown. Yeah,
The downtown.
okay, that's right. I just wanted to.
And then the Volunteers, which we'll be bringing out artists to show the hip hop R&B heritage.
And also March 5th, there's a city forum that we'll be at with the Oxnard Police Department in the city of Oxnard at the PAC Center. That's from 5:30 to 8:30. So everybody's welcome.
Oh, and just quick more announcements, if you don't have
Can
announcements.
I give a quick minute, 'cause I gotta go.
Yes.
In 45 minutes, we have a great film from West Africa. It's a great director from West Africa. His name is Abdurrahman Sasaki. You want to hear some music? Come and see this one. The beautiful film is up for Academy Award. It was up. The first film from Mauritania that was up for the Academy Award at 3:30 and 6:30.
Academy on it?
No, at the.
No, the theater, December 14th. I'm the postmaster.
Oh,
Yes, very quickly, this is on grants, potential grants. Some of you are aware that I'm a chair of the Reducing Disparities Project, State of California, Office of Health Equity. Actually, some folks in the room were part of our video. We focused on young black males. Ki was in there. And well, I just want to announce, the state has $15 million that they're going to appropriate for the 5 priority populations to reduce racial and ethnic disparities in mental health. And while you think mental health is not associated with art, music, dance, fitness, we all know that it is. I'd love to have people in this room, maybe we can do a workshop, Debbie and I, at the cafe. Those RFPs are going to begin to come out, I heard last week, the next 45 to 60 days. And if you're working with African American, Latino, Asian Pacific Islander, Native American, LGBTQ, we can give you some guidelines on how to apply for those community-defined practices in people seeking wellness and health. You know, and I know a lot of the approaches that we take are pathways to healing and you know, eliminating violence and trauma. I think these might be some leveraging opportunities to fund some of the activities in this room, you know. So Debbie and I get together and we'll start doing some workshops, you know, to kind of situate your organizations and more so the collaborative effort, because it's going to be hard for one entity to be funded, but on a collaborative effort with a strong lead sponsor, I think you might be able to get some funds there. And then the other thing that I'd like to mention is Debbie's involved with another project called Road Fest, and I'd like to have you give just a quick FYI on what to look for down the road.
August 22nd, we're partnering up with Oxnard College to bring what we call the Fender Roads Fest, the artists that play the Fender Roads. There's a major story behind how the Fender Roads got started by the military. But we're collaborating with Oxnard College to bring some artists, jazz artists. We're pretty much close to signing for Patrice Rushy, and we got a few other artists we're trying to bring August 22nd to Oxnard College. And we're part of that week, we're going to teach some of the kids at Oxnard College, probably from any college, meet and greet with some of the local artists, some of the artists that are coming, and have a session to teach them all about question and answer they can ask up and coming artists. And some of these artists are in high demand, and we're negotiating with them to get them here. And so there'll be more, I'll put out more, but it's a planning session right now, and we're pretty excited. First time we're ever trying to bring such a major group of artists for jazz in Oxnard Performing Arts Center. And Oxnard Performing Arts Center College, at the college, has agreed to let us use that right now. We're still in negotiating with them to do that.
Any other comments? Debbie and Don, last.
Well, I was just announcing for a program that Anna is going to be doing at the Cafe on again, March 21st during the daytime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be working with farm worker and homeless, and we're showing a wonderful, premiering a documentary that hasn't ever been seen. So it's really an exciting day with music, art, and video, and great company.
All right, if there are any other announcements, thank you guys.